Good morning, everyone. Today I am back here with Ron, and
hi guys.
I wanted to show you Dazzle Dry System. So this is the little card that I received, and I also got 14 colors. So let me just move your hands a little bit. I'm quickly going to show you the colors that I got, and we're going to be doing different colors on all the fingers to kind of show you how they go on, because you know what, very often the swatches, and you can see kind of what kind of clientele I have, very people that like very natural kind of looking colors. Very often when people show the colors on the swatches, it's not the best way to really kind of test how the polish goes on, and that's why I like to actually use real nails, and his nails are not the easiest to paint, so we're gonna see how the polish really goes on and how the system works and how it dries. Because okay, so here is Dazzle Dry. They are a company out of US, and it's a 4-step system. So okay, first of all, this is what they say. So it's quick drying, it's long lasting. These are two big things that are important in a salon. They claim non-toxic, whatever. I don't really kind of agree with the it's a bit of a scare tactics. I don't kind of like this type of marketing, but whatever, because none of the polishes are toxic really, unless you, I guess, drink them or something. And no animal testing, super important actually, for sure. And it's vegan as well, so for you vegans that find this important, this is vegan. Which actually that is kind of legit, because I never believed the polishes could be non-vegan. But apparently Vivian, who's the owner of the company, explained to me that there are some ingredients that are animal based. I guess there is some glitters that are made from fish scales, which now apparently mostly are synthetic, and there are some kind of ingredients that could be animal derived, so I don't know, but so it is vegan. So it's a whole system. You definitely want to use their prep, their base coat, and the color. And you're going to also need the Revive. It's a thinner, which is very interesting because not a lot of companies actually do have a thinner for their polishes. And I do believe in using the full system, because sometimes using a generic thinner is not what actually evaporated out of the polish. So it's nice to have that, and it comes, I'll show you actually at the end if I don't forget. Can you remind me? Because I have it in the drawer, the thinner. So this is the prep, base coat and top coat. And the interesting thing is I've actually tried this system a long time ago. So they've been on the market for a long time. And to be honest with you, I did not have amazing results, but since we've learned much more about the products and how they work, and I'm giving it another try, because I think what was happening, the base coat is very important for the base coat to be clear. So when you leave it sitting in a room that is a little bit cooler, it goes a little bit white and a little bit thicker. So you want to make sure you run it under hot water, and it actually, it happens very quickly where it goes clear. So it has to be 100% clear. And you also want to use a top coat. And when the polish goes a little bit thicker, you want to make sure that you thin it out. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this, and we're going to use kind of random colors. So I'm going to quickly give you the names. So this is Sentimental. This is Less is Mauve. This one is Portia's Wit. It's a white. This one is Living La Vida Yoga. This one, I know, this one is called Peel. No, it's called Lit. Okay, this one's called Peel too. Breathe Free. I used this one, and I've used actually just now. I took another video of a full manicure that I did on a client with this color, and it went on actually really nice, the Sentimental. So I'm going to show you this one for sure. Strawberry Macaron.
Yeah.
Glamolicious. Okay. Not Quite Nude. That's one looks really nice too. And Smitten. And Smitten I also used, and I have a video of it, and it just kind of, it was difficult to use, to be honest with you. But again, with any system, you have to get the feel for it. You have to learn it. So it's not something that you can just, you know, grab and make it perfect. This one is called Passionate Red. This one is called Stolen Kiss, and it's kind of, I'm like, why did I order this one? But on the nails actually looks slightly different, looks better. And this one is Alluring Charm, and it's like a pink, white, whatever. So this is the nail prep. The ingredients, alcohol based pretty much, water, a little bit of water, and some, what? Okay, and this is, okay, base coat and the top coat. What else do we need for this? The Revive, should I, okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna look for the Revive to show you how it looks. You can talk right now. Okay, this is the Revive. It comes with a little dropper, and you want to make sure that the polishes are at a proper consistency at all times. So this is the Revive. I love how they changed their packaging. The packaging was a little bit different in the past, and the brushes were different. This one is nice. Okay, so this is this. Okay, and oh, another thing, it's called Boss, this color. It's really nice actually. So what happened was the bottle broke in the shipment, which Vivian actually emailed me, whatever, DM'd me that they're gonna replace it. But I managed to save some of it, so I guess it broke at the end of the shipment. The neck was broken, so they're gonna replace it, but it's called Boss. And yeah, I saved it, I have half of it.
Boss. All right. In a Dior bottle.
Yeah, right? How appropriate. Okay, so we did a dry manicure because I always do dry manicures. Let me just move this a little bit. And for this system, you need to buff the nails very, very gently. So with the first manicure, obviously you can buff the nails, the whole surface. And if you keep doing the manicures, I would just buff the regrowth because you don't want to be thinning the nail out. This one is a very, very fine buffer. It just removes the shine.
Now, would having like IBX create any type of difficulties, perhaps? Not
really, because the IBX is in your nail, not on top of the nail.
Okay.
So it shouldn't, but you probably won't be wearing all these 10 different colors on your nails, so you won't be able to test that. But like I said, I made three other videos already, and I'm testing the wear on my clients because we're not gonna put Ron through that testing stage with 10 different colors because I think that's pushing my luck a little bit. So very light buff, just so the surface is not shiny.
I've worked so hard to get that nice shine.
I know, eh? You're shining your nails.
Yeesh.
And make sure that the cotton pad is saturated well. Okay. The nice thing about this prep is that it doesn't make the nails or the surface around the nails very white. So normally I do a very quick, you'll see the manicures. I'll link them below what my steps are, but I put cream on before and then I just kind of wipe the nails. But because this doesn't leave like a white surface, then the clients are not gonna have to walk out without. And we're gonna use 2 cotton things. So I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not like acetone based.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So it's not, the nails are not super dry. They look clean. They feel clean.
Yeah.
Okay, give me this one. But they're not. Just make sure you don't touch them. And this is such an important step. I think a lot of people forget about that. Because you want to make sure you have a clean surface. And also kind of see how I kind of grab the nail and I use my nails to kind of get into the little grooves to clean there. Yeah, so I'm not going like this, right? Because that's not really getting
like
into the grooves.
you're actually scrubbing, like you're getting in there, not just kind of, you know, wiping it off.
That helps as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the system needs 2 base coats, so you're going to see
Two base coats?
2 coats of base coat, yes.
Oh, 2 coats of base coat.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you meant like 2 different base coats. I'm like, what is the purpose of 2 different base coats?
I know, right?
Kind of weird.
So you want to apply it in like a good amount, but you don't want to flood the skin around, because that's when you will get peeling. So you want to get as close as possible without flooding. And later on when I start painting, I don't usually talk much because
concentration.
I'm concentrating. And because I've used it on a few people now, it is kind of weird how quickly it dries.
Now this is a polish, correct?
Yeah, this is just regular polish. Okay, give me the other hand. Just try not to
I'm not
touch the nails.
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, it's a regular polish.
Okay.
But it's weird because it dries so quickly, and it almost dries to like a film finish. Like it's very thin. So the feedback that I got from the couple clients that I used it on, one is a person, so one is a person whom I did her manicures twice, and she was like kind of really, well, what can I say, happy with my work, but seriously she was. And one time I used the RPI Infinite Shine, and that lasted 2 weeks, and she was like, whoa, I've never had a manicure like that in my whole entire life. Then I used the Vinyl X on her. I think I used like bubble bath actually on her, and that one lasted a long time. Then I used Vinyl X, one of the more creamier colors. That one, she says it lasted only a week, and I'm like, come on, like that's good for a nail polish. And it actually looked perfect, and I love the Vinyl X brushes. So that one lasted a week. So I did Smitten, and I'm actually posting the video for my Patreon subscribers. I'm gonna link the video below. So it's a full manicure with that application. Anyway, so the color went on kind of bad, to be honest with you, and I was like so heartbroken, because I'm like, oh my god, I think I forgot how to paint nails. Like, you know how, well, seriously, it's like it's not easy when it's frustrating, right? Because you're like trying to do your best job possible, and it's like you're failing in front of a client. But when I test these things, I honestly do it for free, because I want people to be honest with me, and otherwise they'll feel that they're complaining about the service. And also, who knows, like the last manicure that I did with that client, Smitten from Dazzle Dry, it honestly did not look good enough for me. Like I was not happy with the service, so at least I don't feel bad for her to go home and just kind of go, wow, that's kind of sucks. But free. The thing is, exactly, because it was free, and then I get to use whatever color I want. So yeah, when clients come in for a free service, okay, so this has to be applied, sorry, to so the first coat of base coat has to dry matte before we put the second one. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so when I do those free services, I use whatever color I want to use. So then I get to try actually things, sorry, that I do want to try. Okay, so the second coat is supposed to dry also matte, which in my opinion kind of doesn't. It almost goes a little wavy, but actually on you it looks almost dry. Okay, so we're gonna...
It does get...
Right? Like it goes a little funny at first. Yeah, like almost like oily.
Yeah, but I mean, look at how... Like it's not like it's
not smooth, right?
It's really
but then it dries, yeah, bumpy looking. But look, it dries to more of a matte finish. So we want to wait until it kind of goes smooth again, I guess, right? So it takes a minute, and I think it depends on the nails, maybe. I don't know. Depends how much moisture is in here and all that. Okay, so we're just gonna do random stuff. So let's start with the good one that I just used. No, let's start with a Smitten. No, that's the bad one. Sentimental. Okay, so this is what I used on a client, and it goes on really, really well. Sentimental.
Now, how many coats?
Don't move. It needs 2 coats. The first coat is a very thin coat. Okay, so I'm gonna put the polishes
here. It covers really well.
This one covers really well. Okay, so let's just kind of go. This is Living La Vida Yoga. This one kind of, I don't know.
Why do I find that funny?
I know.
What is wrong with
Okay, so this one, I don't know, I have issues with. But the thing is, testing on yourself, actually, see, that's not bad. Testing on, because I tested this on myself, and I just find it's difficult to apply this on yourself. Not quite nude, actually, this is a nice color as well. But it's still a little kind of wet looking. So, okay, let's try. Some colors, the difficult colors, are going to, for sure, start kind of going funny when they're applied over slightly wet polish. And you know, I actually do this where I dry the polishes in between the coats with any polish that I do. So I just find that it dries, the polishes dry much better. So let's use the red, which is called Lit. And it's a blue base red.
Wow.
This is amazing coverage. And I like to keep the brush quite even. I don't polish like this. Okay, and let's just go crazy here. Less is Mauve. And they say to, you know, kind of, I'll show you, to kind of wrap the free edge. But Ron's nails are really short, so it's hard to kind of wrap the free edge without like, I don't know, I don't think the wiping really helps, but they stress that we should be wrapping the free edge, whatever. Okay, so let's grab some kind of a crazy color, Strawberry Macaron. Okay, this is gonna be a good test because this is a wide nail. And this is kind of a semi-sheer color. So we'll see if I can get it even. See what I mean? These colors are like tough.
Tough.
Well, yeah, they're like kind of a nightmare to apply.
Whoa.
So I know, right? Okay, so keep this one.
Well, it's like some of them like the.
Yeah, like the semi-sheer almost, they will...
That thumb just kind of went squirrely.
Okay, Smitten. This is my nemesis.
Uh-oh.
We'll see, maybe I can... The thing is, you have to get the feel for it. So maybe today is going to be my day. Maybe not. It's okay. Okay, what else? The not quite nude is interesting as well. It's like a peach. The thing is, I've seen people apply these polishes really nice and even, so I know that there is a way of getting there, but requires a little bit of practice. Okay, so let's go Alluring Charm. This is a very good color. It's like a chalky pink white. So yeah, you can't overwork it because this is what happens. This one actually is Passionate Red. So the first coat is supposed to go on a little bit thinner. With these colors, I'm always kind of careful because you don't want to be flooding the skin. Because it's really difficult to, and we'll see this one. Which one should I try?
I see the purple.
The purple?
Purple.
Breathe free? Okay, purple. Yeah, and I used it on myself, the purple, and it's kind of difficult. A little bit. Like it's a little thick or something.
Mm.
But, oops, it does have a good coverage. So now, actually, no. I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit because this drives me crazy. So I dip an acrylic brush in pure acetone. Okay, just don't touch the little pinky. But look at that. This is dry. Isn't it crazy?
Wow.
I know, right? Okay, so this one is done. So let's go back. Again, Sentimental. Wow, thank you for coughing.
It's all right.
And Living La Vida Yoga. So this I'm going to get rid of because it's going to fall into my polish. These colors. This one is kind of semi-sheer. Well, it's not bad, eh?
Mm-hmm.
But it dries super flat, so if you kind of have any imperfections on your nail, they will show. But a regular polish does that too. When it dries like properly, like hours later, it kind of goes more flat as well. This one does it too, but it just, I guess, it's kind of...
I wonder what they did to...
Oh, it's just different formula. My stomach. Did you hear
wow.
that? I'm hungry. I can't believe this happened on the video, but it's life. What can I say?
We'll see if the audio picks it up.
Yeah, my stomach went gargling. Just love when that happens if I have a client. Okay, this is not easy. Jesus Christ. Oops. I shouldn't be saying. Okay, well, not bad. Not bad for, you know. Okay, so hold your hand this way, because I find sometimes the thumbs tend to drip to one side, especially these kind of difficult colors. So I kind of make the client to hold their hand like kind of, not like this, and not like this flat, but kind of like sideways. Well, actually like this a little bit. Just for a few seconds. Kind of like this, yeah. Just don't move too much. Okay, so hold on. Okay, let's go back here to the Smitten. It should be called My Nemesis. That's a new name.
Kidding.
No, it's like I was doing this client's nails and I was just like sweating, going, this doesn't look good. Sometimes like we just have to get the feel for it. Maybe it really has to go on thicker.
Or it could be just a lighter hand. I mean,
who knows, right?
I don't know.
Or sometimes the formula is just, well, it's the same like with, for example, Shellac Romantique. It's one of those colors that I just don't use because I just don't. On some people, like if the nail plate is very small, not quite nude, this one is not quite nude. When they have small nail plates, I can attempt it, but for like bigger nail plates, I just don't do it. And I use the Delicate by Luxio. This is actually not bad. No, much more because just I love it. Okay, this one is Alluring Charm.
That one so far has been...
Yeah, but you know, I actually used this one on a client for a pedicure, and it actually worked out well. Yeah.
And yeah, first coat, it because
like
it was a challenge.
Yeah, but you have to, see, to be really, so. Because your nail has a ridge and it's showing.
Well, yeah, that one has just
I know, and it always has a ridge, yeah. There was a ridge filling technique with this brand. So you do the 2 coats of base coat and a coat of top coat. And again base coat, and then the polish.
Okay.
So I'm going to test it to see if it's, although it's kind of many coats. I wish they had like a, I hope this is like not too close to the camera, so hold your hand this way. The good thing is, looks okay. Okay, so the good thing about this polish is that when you, oops, shit, oops. When this polish dries, and because it dries super quickly, see, I don't like when this happens.
Oh, when it floods?
Mm-hmm. It's really difficult to clean up. Of course, it has to happen with like the strongest color out there. Anyway, because this is dry already, it's easy to clean it up. Okay, stop looking at it. Yeah, keep it more like flat. Don't look at it. Don't look too close. So yeah, I dip it in acetone, straight acetone, dab the excess off. And this is an acrylic brush, but it's used only for cleaning up the nails, because you don't want to be going from using monomer to, you know, cleaning up the skin. This one doesn't even need any cleaning.
I'll show you do.
What?
Want to be using that, you know, with monomer and then cleaning up the nails? I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not? Just let's flood the skin with monomer and
let's do it. I'm kidding.
Living on the edge. Living on the edge. Let's just see if we can get allergic.
Yeah, let's see if we can get an allergic reaction from this. Develop an allergy.
Yeah, like overexposure.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is like, doesn't need to be cleaned up too much. Oops. Oh, okay, the other hand. Smitten is not my friend.
A little bit of practice needed. Now, could you do a third coat in this case, or would it be a little too much?
A little too much.
Okay.
You know, maybe. But I don't want the polish to be too thick, and then it's gonna change how it dries, and we want to test the drying.
Right.
See how this is dry and like dry. It's dry.
It's dry. Like it's not just dry, but it's dry.
But it also looks flat. So yeah, they dry matte.
Yeah.
These polishes. Really do. But
like,
it shows an imperfection.
Like it really does. Like it is so lumpy bumpy.
Okay. Really?
What?
You're supposed to say, oh, that looks nice.
It looks nice, but it's true. I'm just simply validating what you're saying.
Oh, oops. Okay. Let's just do a video how Anna fails 10 times.
Blooper reel.
Let's just make a video about how Anna can't polish nails and makes them look bumpy. I'm sure I'm not gonna show this video to my clients.
No, but you're gonna put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I will. Because this is real life. This is what we have to, you know, live with. Well, this is not easy. You know, being a nail tech, it's like a difficult job. Okay, so now let's do the top coat because this is dry. This is like not impressed. Okay,
it's so lumpy bumpy.
So the top coat, I'm gonna kind of grab like a nice glob and again go flat. So the trick with top coat, especially the quick drying ones, is that you want to wrap the whole nail in it. Because if the edges are not covered, they're gonna like crack in that area, and we don't want crack. That was done on purpose.
Crack's illegal.
Crack
Say
is-
no to drugs.
Okay, don't make me laugh when I'm top coating a red nail polish.
Yeah, we don't want it to be lumpy pumpy.
No. Okay, please.
Sorry.
Please.
I said sorry.
So yeah, you have to be, you can't over work the top coat because it, see, it's like a little lumpy there. Because it's gonna start pulling the polish. So it's very different, you know, like when people say, oh, once you know how to polish nails, you can do gel polish very easily, but applying gel
Really?
polish, no, it's not true.
I beg to differ.
Exactly. Polishing with gel polish and a regular polish is very, very, very different.
Mm.
Because gel polish, especially, I think it's hard. Actually, it's hard both ways. Okay, put this one here. I think when you learn with gel polish, then working with a regular polish could be very challenging. So I think it's easier,
You know
better
what,
to
I
learn nail
wholeheartedly
polish.
agree with
Yeah,
that.
because with the gel polish, you have time to smooth it, and the pressure of gel polish is much heavier.
Well, and you can, there's a lot you can do with
Yeah, you can fix it.
like I would just, personally, I would rather work with hard gel
With hard gel, then
than do this.
yeah.
Like I would much rather, because I can be, I don't know.
Well, it's a lighter touch. Ooh, what is
Oh, what
this?
have you
What the
done?
hell?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is what happens. This is, yeah. It's not easy. You see, it's like, okay, this is what happens when, yeah, that's why, you know what? Seriously, I don't know how people try sometimes new things on a client or new techniques. Like, I would be so stressed out. Like, new techniques they have to be tried on like victims. Is that an offensive thing to say?
I was just thinking
Right?
that. I'm like, is
It's
someone
not a
gonna be
good
all
word.
triggered
I know.
and like offended? I would say guinea pig, but
Okay, but that's not, that shouldn't be, we shouldn't be talking about animals in that way.
well, and that's exactly what I was going to follow up with. So,
Anyway,
testers.
so
You need
testers,
testers for the testing.
Exactly. So yeah, and also, I don't know how people do it when clients come in with a nail polish of their choice and they give them to the nail techs. Because I don't know, I would be scared. Oh, let's just, okay, now, so we're done with this. So I'm gonna time it.
Can I put my
5
hands down?
minutes. Okay. So now I'm going to time it for 5 minutes, and I will be back, and I will touch each nail to see if it's
That didn't
if it's
sound
dry.
strange.
I know. All right. So see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is up. Let's see. It feels dry. Okay, this is like kind of shocking. Like I'm actually putting pressure. Wow. Yeah, dry. Excuse me. Yeah. So this one has a little bit of bubbles. Some of them have a little bit of bubbles, but they all dry. It's sometimes when you overwork the top coat.
You would get air bubbles?
Yeah. All right, so this one has also a little bit of bubbles. Again, it's something that you have to learn and practice with, just like anything else. Should I explain the colors again? No. Which one do you like the best? I like this one. I mean, red. I actually like this one too. I like these share colors.
I like the
Purple?
Yeah.
And this one is not bad also for the, you know, I like it. It has a little bit of more depth than this one. This one probably needed 3 coats because of the red. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. I hoped you find this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section which color you like the most. And let me know if you've tried Dazzle Dry and if it works for you, if it doesn't work for you. I will definitely be testing it further because I love the fact for pedicures would be amazing because people can actually put their shoes on, I think, 5 minutes.
I think that's a great idea, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, for people that are used to gel polish, it's hard because gel polish you can get much more perfect and it's fuller, it's smoother, it's much more shiny. So there's pros and cons to each system. So there is no perfect system. So it just depends what the clients are looking for and depends what we're looking for. But for nail polish, I'd say this is impressive. 5 minutes, 7 minutes now. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.